So what a day this turned out to be. I mean, I was wide awake from the time I woke up first thing this morning. And when we had our mandatory class of when we got there, once everything was all set like Jimmy Johnson, I was all jacked up and ready to go. That was probably the most excited I've ever been for a class at Via Questalaria. Like, my goodness. And we got to go to Taco Bell, but we got to go to one that I wasn't expecting. We went to the one by the Walmart that you've seen some like past YouTube videos with Triad in, and it was totally unexpected. And it was a different cry from the one by my house. And the steak burrito actually tasted well. The ones by my house, taste really good, and I'm used to it. But usually the versions you're not used to is basically what I think you're gonna like better. So therefore, I kind of like this one better. So we wanted to go by the other one downtown, but they were closed on the inside, and I knew the one by my house had actual seating, but my coworkers weren't sure, so that's why they went to the one by the mall. But at least we'll know for next time we go back, because every single Tuesday we go out to eat for different food joints, whether it be fast food or slow food. Monday we go shopping at a jumbo size joint, even if the prices are lower, like the dollar store or Five Below. I know Thursday the 14th is, 2 days after my best friend's birthday. Brindley Kerr, after 2 days after Jeremy Mayfield 19th, we're going to Dave and Buster's. But we usually have like the same theme of where based on the fun stuff we do for outings every single week. Monday shop, jumbo size store shopping like Target, Five Below, Dollar Store, Walmart, yada yada yada. Tuesday we go out to eat, but all that jazz. So therefore, I woke up from a dream at like past 6 o'clock this morning. Even though I could have just gotten up and said, fuck it, it's time to get up anyway, let's go. I guess I ate the sweets last night. That way I didn't have to worry about it this morning, which is why I decided to give myself some extra time to sleep earlier this morning. Or this morning after waking up from a dream. And that actually helped because I was wide awake first thing this morning, and for once, I was not sleepy, and it felt pretty damn good to get a good night's sleep last night. After I fell asleep the first time last night, went to sleep at 1 o'clock flat, no later. I never woke back up, which is what I wish would happen more often, which hopefully what I can do more often to avoid, wanting to knock myself out first thing in the morning when I get there, and not have to rely on saving graces to get me all woken up and energized. But yeah, I mean, the cashier was a really nice lady who was also a NASCAR fan, is a big Richard Childress racing fan. She likes Austin. She kind of likes his brother, but he was more of a Harvick than Dale Sr. and before that, Dale Sr. fan. She's just been loyal to that particular team for the Childress, for the Childress organization. The 3 with Dale, the 29 with Harvick after Dale was killed at Daytona in 01, and then back to the 3 with Austin when Harvick left RCR to go drive for Stuart Haas at the end of the 2013 season. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to leave the full-on NASCAR news and talk for all the full-time NASCAR YouTubers. The only thing I will have to say is, though, who was that NASCAR YouTuber who acknowledged that Kevin Harvick knows what it's like, how unsafe NASCAR is, especially with, the cars are today, after he's randomly grenaded on Sunday night without warning, no hitting the wall, no blown engine, just, I don't remember who said that. I know there's in my watch history. I can go back and look, but I'm too lazy to. Somebody said Harvick knows this for a fact, generally speaking, when it comes to safety. Again, yeah, and that's how old I am. I remember as clear as day. Of course, I'm old enough to remember 7. Harvick came into NASCAR a year earlier than he should have been because of a driver fatality in the season's first race. Dale Sr. in 01, considering, Harvick had forced Harvick to come to the Cup Series a year sooner than he should have been. The original game plan, he was going to do 5 to 7 races on a part-time schedule in the 3rd RCR car in the number 30 American Online Chevrolet Monte Carlo as a teammate to Dale Sr. and Mike Skinner. Then later, Robbie Gordon. Lowe's and Skinner were out either way. It didn't matter how, if Skinner got hurt or not, or Dale Sr. died or not. Harvick was in, Skinner was out either way. But nope, Dale, fade out other plans. You know, he had a say all he did was smack the wall, and it was instant fatality. On which Harvick jumped into his car. Chill just put him in there because he was already doing it on the Busch Series program. On which Harvick, you know, they changed the number from 3 to 29. If y'all remember, Chill just chose 29 because it was the first number available. It didn't have a 3 in it, or first number available that wasn't taken, whether it was had a 3 in it or not. And then they changed it from black to white, but. Yeah, that's a conversation we're going to save for, for either another day or for other, full-time NASCAR YouTubers to talk about. So, yeah, hopefully NASCAR addresses this before we end up getting somebody seriously injured or we lose somebody else for the first time in 21 years. I mean, no NASCAR fatalities since Dale Sr. in 01. 21 years, clean record, no fatalities, and they're just this close to throwing that all away. All the safety they built up, they're about to throw it all away right down the shitter. So, yeah, NASCAR needs to address it. But anyway, the real reason why I'm hopping on here tonight is to let you know why there's been no uploads. Ever since August 31st when we did that, summer 2022 finale of season 2 of Fun in the Sun, that's the last video I was able to do in real time for you guys. Because ever since then, it's just been, the Fun in the Sun compilation after that. And then 2 more promos for 2 of my series, Garra Accioni Sudher when I promoted, more new episodes will come next year when it gets warm again. Because, that's what I'm really here to talk about. And then, of course, after that, promoting Real Life Need for Speed. It's the second promo I've done, the Real Life Need for Speed on bikes. That's going to finally debut next year when all my younger friends are finally out of school and there's more time to, get the bikes and the flags and all the elements and stuff set up. So we have all fall and winter to think about and get a new computer and set everything up. So therefore, yeah, but that's all I've been able to bring you. So, yeah, the whole, Garra Accioni Sudor thing. That's just like, that fall is here. The Adventures in Autumn is here. Sadly, we've not been able to do a fall premiere video yet because ever since that Fun in the Sun Season 2 finale video on the 31st, even though technically that was uploaded September 1st, because that took so fucking long to upload because of how long it was, I have not been able to do a video in real time for you guys since then because, the weather is not giving me a reason to with how crummy it has been. But luckily, the niceness is going to be back tomorrow. 75 degrees, mostly sunny, partly cloudy. We should be good. We should be good. We should be good to go. We should be good to go. The season 2 premiere season 2 premiere of Adventures in Autumn will be finally happening tomorrow. And here I am thinking that I was gonna get it, on Saturday and Sunday, considering, like I said, even if I was up in time on Sunday for the Elvis show, there's no way in hell I would have gone over there, even if I wanted to, because of the yucky-ass weather. But if it had been sunny, or yet overcast without the moisture and the precipitation, then yeah, it would have been fine. But, hopefully the weather cooperates next year when the Florida House in Turn 2 does it all over again, and, Labor Day weekend 2023. We'll just... Hopefully Mother Nature does a better job cooperating on specific days we wanted to cooperate. She didn't cooperate at Anna Grace Barlow's birthday, so we had to do her birthday tribute 2 days late. She didn't cooperate at Isabella Papa's birthday this year. We had to do her birthday tribute 3 days early. And she didn't cooperate Labor Day, the Saturday before Sunday, the day before Labor Day, because of the fact that, which is why, we wouldn't have gone to the Elvis show either way. But there's always next year, as they always say. So, therefore, I hate that I had to miss it because of the damn I know other people can handle moisture, but not me. Not me. If the weather is not sunny, and or it's, anywhere below 74, 75 degrees, that's just not fucking perfect to me at all. It's just not. That's how I've always been and always will. It's not that, I don't enjoy, things, certain events, regardless of the weather conditions. It's not that I don't want to see certain people or certain friends of mine or my friends and people in general, but it's just my personal preference. I prefer not to go out in the rain, even if others do. Just because others do it doesn't mean I have to. It's just everybody's different, has their own personal preference. So, therefore, That's why I didn't do the Elvis show like I did. And plus, with that being said, go on top of that, I just didn't feel like watching the Southern 500. But now that looking at other people's race reviews and reading stuff on Twitter, I'm sad that I ended up missing a banger, even though initially I wanted to watch, but because, me sleeping through the Elvis show, I just said, fuck it, I don't feel like watching the Mountain Dew Southern 500, but good thing I plan good thing I gave the stream a second thought, because, considering I would have fucked everything up, fucked your eyes out of a banger stream, but I'm glad I gave that a second thought, but yeah, I mean, we did have a banger on Saturday, but it just came so sudden. That's why I didn't have my camera ready, but I would have recorded my, the 3-on-3, outdoor best of 3 basketball tournament with Jason Magala, Omar Suleiman, Duke Baker, Chase English, and trying to figure out who else was there. It was, of course, me. There was a 3-on-3. I mean, it was me, Duke, Chase, Jason, Omar, and there was somebody else there. I don't fucking remember who it is. Who was that? I knew there was a 6th person there. I just had to remember. But it was me, Duke Baker, Chase English, Jason Bagala, Omar Suleiman, and Gannon Paget. It would have been Zack Barnhart had he not left so soon. But maybe it's a good thing he left, not because I didn't want to see him. I was a little sad when I found out he left hours before I got there. But yeah, that was unplanned. I was just taking a walk like normal, and then Chase screamed for me, so I had to jam on the brakes and turn it around. But maybe Zack not, leaving early kind of saved us, allowed us to be in the game, because had he been there, it would have been an unfair, uneven match, 7-on-6. So somebody would have had to sacrifice their spot, in the tournament, the way we did for shits and giggles to make it fair. Exactly what happened to me in the first, and sadly the only episode of Real Life NBA Jam from this, season 2 of Fun in the Sun. If you want to check that video out, link is in the description. But yeah, Saturday was the banger. Sunday, Elvis show, but it fucking rained. So, and I prefer not to go out in the rain no matter what's happening in the neighborhood. And of course, yesterday was just quiet, not to mention that, after Saturday, it's been crummy ass weather, Sunday, Monday, and today. But tomorrow, the YouTube uploads will finally return, the real-time videos will return, and we'll have the season 2 premiere of Adventures in Autumn. So I apologize for the inconvenience, but speaking of Zack Barnhart, first off, shout out to him, for taking the nation by storm in, high school football as a freshman. He has a YouTube channel as well, so be sure to check him out. Link is in the description, SheLuvPolo. So, therefore, and, second of all, Maddie Hudak's party is this Saturday, so considering he didn't make it at last year's edition, but hopefully hopefully he'll make it at this year's edition. So I can see him and I can promote our, my Wheel of Fortune live action game night series. So we'll just record it as a standalone sometime, during that night. While we're gonna make that a separate video. That way we're not mixing that and Maddie Hudak birthday vlog all in one video. So we're gonna do Maddie Hudak's birthday vlog as one whole video without mentioning Ryan and Zack, playing Zack and O'Donnell on Wheel of Fortune live action game night with a girlfriend of mine, whoever I find next, if I'm with her for long enough, to be Vanna. So that, to be white, Vanna White. But yeah, we're gonna do the Maddie Hudak birthday vlog as a separate video, and then as a standalone, me and Zack will promote the Wheel of Fortune live action game night, where I'm Zack, he's O'Donnell, and whatever girlfriend I find next that I stay with the longest, hopefully, if I stay with long enough, she'll be white, as in Vanna. So therefore, I apologize for the lack of uploads, but they will be back tomorrow. So prepared for it. I've been planning on it all along. So tomorrow, the season 2 premiere of Adventures in Autumn takes place. So have a good night tonight and a better day tomorrow. Life will give you a lot of lows, but when you hit a high, enjoy it. It ain't for the weak. Goddamn, pace yourself, be you. You have to try harder to do less. You can't deport a dream. Sometimes the worst things in life lead to the best things. Always bet on the side of love. You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. Sometimes you just gotta be present. You never fail until you stop trying. It never pays to worry too much about things. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. It's never too late to turn the day around. Another day on time, another day to shine. Take care, everyone. Good night. And I will see you all tomorrow when the YouTube uploads return for the season 2 premiere of Adventures in Autumn. See you later, everyone.